Hey there, Dollar Divas. It's Amber from Jamber's Dollar and Cents, coming at you with just a budget with me video. We'll get into a little bit of why it's just a budget with me video, but sorry I am filming this so late because I was waiting for my beautiful stickers from Life in Envelopes, and I spent all morning doing my stickers in my book, which I am in love. I am obsessed with how beautiful it makes my binder look. Anyways, so let's get into the budget with me. And we'll go to the first week in April because it just felt like it was the first week in March, just like yesterday. So I don't know how we're already in April, but that's okay. That's all right. So this is Friday, 3/28. But most of the time it is going to be April, so we are putting it in April. And what are we looking at this week? Not as much of a hot mess for sure, at least this first week. So Jay's paycheck ended up being a little lower than what we're used to seeing, which is $1,058. I wish it was 1,500. Oh, one. And then my steady paycheck of $944. And get this, 47 cents. So I got an extra penny. I don't know how. It is what it is. I'm not the person that does the math. I have to pay for people to do my taxes. So there is that. Oh my gosh, I hope you guys can see this. So $2,002.48 is what we have to work with this week. But that's okay because we're having a pretty short week. How are you guys when you write? I always have to have it slanted, and I think it makes it look like a terrible video, but if I had it straight up like this so you guys could read it really well, you would not be able to read my handwriting. Guaranteed fact, for sure. So what is coming out of our fixed expenses? What a fabulous week we're having. So it looks like it's cable. And then our storage unit. So cable is going to be $250 is what we'll budget for. Storage is always $100. And then I think what we're going to do, since our house payment is coming the following paycheck, I think we're going to take the electric and ancestry and budget it in here. I think that makes sense to me. So let's get paid ahead. So electric I'm going to budget for a little bit more because our electric bill has gone up. Surprising, right? But what I've been budgeting has been about $200, and that is just not cutting it. So I'm going to be realistic, and I'm going to do $350. And that hurts my soul saying that out loud, but it's better safe than sorry. So anything that's left over is just going to be like a buffer in my bank account, or we can figure out something else to do with it. And then my ancestry, because I am addicted. I'm just a history buff, guys, and like, people put stuff on Ancestry, it is just like watching Days of Our Lives. I swear, if you know what you're doing on there, you can find some pretty fun, interesting stories. 100%, and that's $25. So that total should be $725, which we're going to forget about that 48 cents. It doesn't exist. So we're taking that out of $2,002. Should leave me $1,277. Let me see if that makes sense. You know, I love this guy. I do. But look at what it does in the light. What the heck? I love that it's so pink and so cute, but it just does not look very awesome on camera. So $2,002 minus the $725. Let me make sure. Yep, $1,277. So what a great place to be. So let's bring that down here. 1277. Make sure I'm in the shot here. So we have for our variable expenses. So groceries, again, because we all have to eat. My husband and I have barely been going out to eat, which has been great for the budget, but sad for our personal life, right? I don't know. $250. That's what we're budgeting. And then gas again, it's going to be $100. And then our spending, so we each get $20 every week. So we stop using our debit card and keep onto a budget. We each get $20, so that's $40. And then I've been running out of a lot of my stuff, so we'll be going to Bath and Body. You guys, are you not obsessed with that place? I don't know, it's like when you walk in, all the smells hit you and it's a little overwhelming. But once you get in there and you find the stuff that you want and you bring it home and it just smells so awesome. Oh, I don't know. I'm a big smell person. So I am gonna budget myself $100 that I can spend there. Hopefully I'm not gonna come anywhere close, but I know I have a problem. So let's be realistic. I'm going to budget myself $100. So I really need to go in there and get like their hand soap, because I don't know, there's just something about their hand soap that's so much better than every place else. And then I would like to get some stuff for myself too. And it may be a candle or 2 or 7. We'll see. We'll see how much $100 is going to get me. So that should be, oh no. And then my birthday. So my birthday isn't until the 22nd, so I have an Earth Day birthday, but I want to go ahead and get something done. Ooh, what is on my thing? I want to go ahead and get something done for myself because I like to pick out my own presents. I don't know how you guys are, but my husband is the worst at buying presents for me. He, for whatever reason, thinks it's okay to buy wall hangings. Like, no, please don't buy wall hangings. I don't need wall hangings. You don't know what I like. He tries so hard. He guesses my style and what I think would be on the wall. But, like, I have literally, because I feel bad and I don't want to throw them away or get rid of them, but I have probably about 15 different paintings and just wall stuff to put on the wall that he's given me over the last, I don't know, we've been together for too long. But they're just sitting there and I will never put them on my wall because they're not my taste. They're not anything I would like. But I can't throw them away because they're a present. So I don't know what to do with them. I don't know. You guys, tell me what you would do. Would you have a garage sale? Would you sneak and put them on like Facebook Marketplace? I don't know what to do with them because I'm never, ever going to use them. And now they're just taking up space. So now what I try to do is more than hint to him when I went for my birthday, I just kind of buy it for myself and tell him that, hey, we're going to do this for my birthday. I don't know if it's a relief for him, but I haven't heard him complain. But it's going to be $200. I don't think that's going to be $200, but that's what I'm budgeting for, is about $200. I think it's going to be a lot cheaper than this, but I want to be safe and not sorry, because if I get there and I don't have it in my budget, I'm going to be so mad. So $200 is what we're going with. So that should be a total of $690 for our variable expenses, leaving me $587. Wow. I haven't seen that in a while to come over to the savings part. So emergency fund, every week this gets $100, and this week is no exception. You're getting your $100 emergency fund. What else do we got going on? Oh, sinking funds. I'm pretty excited. We're going to stuff a little bit more in the sinking funds. We're going to do $200 this week, which will be great because I will fully stuff my nails and be a week ahead, which is fantastic. When you're proactive, it's better than reactive, or just not having the budget, or having to go someplace else to get the budget where we don't want to be. And then what does that leave me for savings challenges? Let's figure this out together. Oh, sorry, that was my little sign. Don't you just love this? Like, I know I've shown this before, but like it's always reminding me when I'm sitting at my desk, everything is figure outable. I believe that 100%, except for when it comes to taxes. Nope, that ain't happening, ladies. Not at all. So 587 minus $300, $287 in savings challenges this week. 287. Yes. So that is going to be 587, leaving me with a zero budget. So even though we have 287 that we're pulling from this week's paychecks to go into savings challenge, that is not it. Like, I still have leftover money from our food budget and our gas. So anything that we don't use for the month, we roll it over for a whole entire month. And since we are really starting into the April budget, what I have left over from March is going to also go into the savings challenges. And I think I have quite a bit left over. So we will look at that when after I go to the bank and we start doing our cash stuffings. So that is my budget with me. Nope, that is not my budget with me. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to rush off of here. Actually, I'm just trying to rush off to get my caffeine. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, so let's figure out our cash envelopes. What are we doing here? We're doing Christmas. And I love how quickly these just add up. So we're doing $20. And then Halloween. $20. So I originally had $500 planned to save up for Halloween, just for our Halloween candy all by itself. But I made a decision that I am just going to keep stuffing it. 100% keep stuffing it, because I do have a Halloween decoration addiction and I might as well start saving up for it. So once we have our Halloween candy all saved up, the rest is going to be mine. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, what else? Vacation. I am surprised we have not tapped into this yet, because we've had a couple road trips as we're going different places to sell t-shirts. I think that I'm going to, but we're going to Gettysburg, so I'm trying not to touch it because Gettysburg can be super expensive for me. Then we have our pets, so anytime that our pets need to go to the vet, that is $20. And then we have car repair, which is great. I'm so thankful that we're saving this. We're doing another $20. So my husband has to get an oil change. Beautiful. I got the money already waiting for him, so I love that. And then I have like a miscellaneous that I'm stuffing, and I am putting $50 in there. So for whatever reason, I did not start this year with a miscellaneous, so I'm a little bit behind on that, compared to stuffing $20 on everything else. So I'm trying to play catch up with here. And this miscellaneous is just gonna make sure that we have cash on hand to cover things that we need to cover, like if we need extra gas and we don't have the gas budget, or if my neighbor's kids come over selling Girl Scout cookies. What? Does that happen? Yes, it happens. So that we have money in place for them to buy their Girl Scout cookies. And about $50 is probably what I would be spending on Girl Scout cookies. I don't know, you guys, like, aren't they getting rid of a flavor this year? I can't remember. I think I heard that they were getting rid of a flavor. Let me know in the comments below. What is your favorite Girl Scout cookie? And do you buy enough to last you the full year? Because like Girl Scout cookie season is only a season and you only get it for a limited time. Did you put it in the freezer? Like, what do you guys do? Just kind of curious. And then of course my nails, which we call that personal. That is going to be $50 as well. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, $200. Which is what we put over here. Sinking funds, $200. I need to be more consistent with how I write. I don't know, I just wing it. Alright guys, so that is it for my budget with me. Thank you so much for joining me. Do the like, subscribe, share thing if you want. If not, it's cool because I'm here for me and you guys are encouraging me and keeping me going, which is great, but I need the accountability to show myself that I can do this, and here I am just making sure that I'm accountable. So if you've made it this far, I would love for you to share an inspirational quote that kind of stuck with you over the years and has kept you going on your financial freedom journey, because honestly, we're here to motivate each other, and I really could use that motivation. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.